YouTuber Ultimate here again with a new video game review. Do you like the new intro? I most definitely do, but I can say that because I made it. But adding a new addition to these videos from now on, I'll do my best to find footage for the video games, and some of them might be lacking, especially 3DS games. Most of the ones you're going to find are on like the big time reviewer shows like IGN and all those people. But from now on, I'm going to add a little video into each of my videos, you know, video in video, to where I have a video up here. It should be there. But it's just going to add more flavor to my reviews. I will do my best to where I'm talking about the game and also add more footage. So, let's go ahead and get down to it. The game is going to be the one that says on the poster right there. If you can't read it, it says Super Mario 3D Land. I got it for the 3DS, of course, because it's 3D Land and everything like that. When I first started playing it, I got into it. I did like the first 4 worlds easily. I do notice, though, you get lives very easily. By the time I ended the game, I had over 100 lives. And I read online you can have up to 1,000. Why do you need 1,000 lives? It's hard as crap to get through 100. Whatever. Let's talk about the gameplay. The gameplay is going to be simply run, jump, stomp, use the power-ups, Kanuki suit, all that stuff. Just like the original Mario games. My favorite was the Tanuki suit, but the Tanuki suit in the special world. The special world, he has like a little scarf, and when he does the ground attack, he transforms into that little stone version of himself and slams into the ground. Very helpful in water levels, especially. You have the fire power-up, which been in Mario since Mario 1. The Tanuki suit, which I have never been able to pronounce until recently, because I was lectured by Rankus Warrior. Tanuki suit. Tanuki suit. Or Kanuki suit. Tanuki suit. I say it with a T. You also have the Boomerang Brothers power-up, which is like a blue shell on his head and his back, and he throws a boomerang. But you can't use it again until the boomerang comes back. So it's not like the fire power where you shoot 2 or 3 at a time and then you have to wait a second. No, it's just one, capture, come back. Every world has, I think, 5 or 6 parts to it, levels. Then you get to the castle or airship. If you play Mario 3, you know what I'm talking about. The airships, dun, 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 you know. That stuff right there. Basically, you jump on the airships and you fight Bowser's children. Except in the special worlds, which you just go through this obstacle and go to the flag and go down the pole. Mario the pole dancer. But basically, the Bowser levels, the castle levels, you have to have a certain amount of star coins, which are these little coins with the star on them, obviously, that you collect through all the levels. I didn't do that until World 6, when I was told that I needed 60. So I went back, collected more, went back through again. Make sure to do this at the beginning of the game if you decide to play it. Then when you go to the Bowser level, and you get to Bowser, it's usually a long stretch of area until you have to turn and go to one strip. Basically, before you get to Bowser, he starts shooting fireballs at you. Reminds you of number 1. And you continue on until you get to the bridge areas. Once you get to the bridge areas, Bowser's going to stand in front of you and start shooting fireballs at you. And once he jumps up or to the side, you run past him, but there's usually 2 or 3 instances where he's going to do this. Final boss, there's a lot more than that. I wish I had footage, but I don't. I don't have footage of it. Maybe in the future. But once you hit the little switch, the bridge is destroyed, Bowser falls in, and it turns out it's a fake one. Until the last boss, of course. By the time you get to the end, the game's been out long enough, but by the time you get to the end of the game, after beating all 8 worlds, everything like that, you rescue Princess Peach, and Bowser's finally defeated and thrown into lava, and it's actually him. Oh, in a nice cinematic scene, by the way. If I did have footage of that, it would have been someone directly playing a 3DS, which is terrible. But once you do that, there's cutscenes, stuff like that. After you defeat World 8, there is a picture that falls from the sky, which happens throughout every single part of the game. And it's Luigi in bars. Then you get 8 special worlds. Now, my original thought was, oh my god, I'm going to have to beat 8 more worlds. No. You have to defeat the first one. You defeat the first 8 world special world. You unlock Luigi as a playable character. In order to play him, you press the L on the touchscreen and you play as Luigi. Now, the music, classic Mario, you know, do 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 do, and then you do 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 do, you know, stuff like that. Bowser fights, all good. All the music's good. Gameplay, awesome. You can't do any better than this. But I can't give it a full, solid, perfect score. Because easy to get lives. At the end of the levels, each level, the time you get transfers into coins. And within like 2 or 3 levels, you get a 1-up. And it's even easier to get them throughout the game because there's a ton of coins all over the place. So, basically, because of that fact, the game gets a 4 out of 5. The reason why it's getting a 4 out of 5, it would be a lot better if they give you a difficulty. Like you put it to hard, then it's harder. Then it goes like the classic Mario, where the time goes into like an overall score instead of your coins. Because I ended the game with 170 lives. And every time I would die 3 or 4 times, I regain it in that one level. It was ridiculous. But either way, I hope you all enjoyed this video, seeing the new screen and stuff up here where it's showing all the footage and everything. Because that's going to be in all of them now, if I can find the footage. Anyway, this is Merrix with Super Mario 3D Land, signing out.